you're excused.
Everybody else needs to take your money, okay? What's that link?
It's like somebody will say, well, I'm going to come to meditation, how long will I have to go? The kids go to college. And you won't need this.
I'll just follow him to college and find a
Right.
meditation class there.
Yeah. Okay. Sarah, Jennifer, Terry, Michael, Gary, and Tina. In case you didn't meet Michael, Michael studies in New Jersey.
There's New
He's up
Jersey
in the area.
license.
So
Very nice.
come in and join some classes. So anybody coming in? No? Okay, I just saw you looking, I thought I'd pause a moment if somebody's just coming in. Thank you. Just inquiring with some of the self after all of the self as to how and who we are. Inquiring with some of the self after the entirety of the self as to how and who we are. Don't have to ask perfectly. Don't have to know who is asking or who's being asked. Don't have to have a perfect answer. But the act of that inquiry has its own effect. So asking with some of the self after the entirety of the self as to how and who you are. No perfect asking, no perfect askee, no perfect answer. Just the asking, just the authentic asking, just the sincere asking. Okay. Welcome. So who has questions or feedback from their week or so, last week or so of practice? Who did it right?
I did it more. No, that's just the Geico commercial.
Tina.
I can do it more often while doing other things, like driving on 95 surrounded by tractor trailers with only one lane of traffic moving. I'm much calmer when I do that now.
It's one of the best times to do it.
Yeah,
I find.
because I can breathe and I can not think about the loomingness, but think about just my space and yeah.
Somebody was just telling me, like 2 weeks ago, I can't think of it's weird. I could remember the conversation, but I'm trying to picture where it happened. Anyway, he said he just found this, now I remember, that this meditation CD, starts with, thank you for buying my CD, but I need to strongly caution you not to listen to this while operating heavy machinery or driving, because, and he's like, well, I kind of, and then he's like, I got like 2 exits, I was like, oh, I listen to that at home. It's just like, it's really working.
That's excellent.
That's funny.
So, it was the way he told me too. It's just like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I totally should have listened to the warning, So, I don't want to say it. Garrett said it's the best place to do it. I don't want to say that.
No, not the best. One of my personal favorite places.
Yeah. But what is it that you're doing? Is it because you've had some sort of commitment to the meditation, Tina, lately, that when you're in that maybe more stressful place for you, that you're better with it? Or is it that you're surrounded by a tractor trailer, so you're doing a meditation? That's the part I wasn't sure of.
It wasn't a meditation so much that I would miss my exit. It was just, okay, you're here right now, and you have space.
Oh,
and
yes.
you'll be safe, and just sort of breathing. I breathe more lately.
Yeah.
I think I held my breath a lot.
Yeah.
And so I'm just more conscious of just breathing and staying relaxed and, and not clenching up or trying to avoid things. So it's I'm not good at doing a regular sort of sitting down every morning and meditating as such, but I'm infusing it better into my day, I think.
Okay, great. That's good. Thank you. Anybody else?
I had a question about the daily meditation that you did today. About linking your breath with the earth. When I tried, tried to do it, I felt that the inhale, to me it was the earth was expanding kind of. I pictured when I was actually just doing it out in your yard, and when you're looking out into the whole field, it looks to me just I got the sense that it was just expanding like a balloon when I was inhaling and then dropping. So the earth it had the same effect as lungs. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the way you want to go about it, or if
that's a way. So that's fine. Yeah. I wasn't overly teaching it in the meditation today. I was just hinting at some practice that somebody might have. But that's a way of doing it.
Okay.
The other is just another way of doing it is to sort of metaphorically link the breath with the receiving earth.
Okay.
Right. So the earth is a field or realm of receiving.
Okay. Yeah.
So that the breath, the atmosphere of the earth and the breath of the body can be linked, at least in our mind, as sort of a notional support system, or a connected relevance, or just a metaphor to help me kind of follow it, remember it, believe in it, feel it, see it working and outside of myself. So that kind of linking, I think, had to do more with, when I'm taking in my breath, then the earth is giving me its breath. And when I'm exhaling, I'm giving the earth its atmosphere, its breath. So that there's this experience, when you take your breath in, it doesn't, it's a zero-sum game. The breath that you're borrowing is coming from somewhere. And to some extent, something's missing it. I don't mean emotionally missing it, but mathematically it's missing when you're breathing. But when you're exhaling, you're sharing or returning what's borrowed. There's another case of I came to do a particular meditation, and as soon as I got there, Saki was like different experience, different. Okay, so it's gonna be a different meditation. No worries. But what I noticed is that if there's a successful meditation, which of course is a pretty honky sort of term, but it's the first and only casualty is the ego, you know, and then it's like if I come out of meditation and I feel to some extent that was clicking, that worked, or success. I know all of those seem kind of crass or not quite right, but if it, you know, just feels like, you know, it was happening, then it's because the first and only casualty was the ego, you know. And if I've gone in and just, it's clear it should be something else because of the conditions, but I'm like, well, I was going to do this meditation, then it's a train wreck, you know. So. Anybody else?
The ego doesn't have to be a casualty though. Just bring it with you.
Didn't say it.
No? Okay.
No. Didn't say it has to be. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. But it's a
Like
common.
to enter into that meditation, you can still have it.
No, sure, absolutely, yeah. But what I wasn't saying that you have to, you know, and really what I'm getting at is just the ego's positing is the casualty. Like what the ego has planned, you know, that's the casualty. So it's the function, the active functionality of the ego that's the casualty. But I agree with you, the ego isn't to be a casualty itself. And a lot of these practices are, they talk about you need to destroy and deny the ego. And I think that's an error.
Can I ask you?
Yeah.
So when you say that about the ego, what so you were saying you had an idea of what the meditation would be, and then it became something else, and so because you were able to let it, or it became something else, then it means that you were able to let go of the ego, because the ego was the thing that wanted it a certain way, and
Yeah,
long as
or
you're
just
able
not
to
be driven by the ego's
Okay.
plan. Not necessarily let go of the ego.
okay.
So one way to think of it is if you have a joke, like I'm going to my friend's house. I got this joke, I practiced it at work, and I'm gonna go in and wow everybody. When you walk in, it turned out somebody had died and they're all just in shock. If you decide, I'm gonna tell that joke anyway, then it's kind of like your ego's plan. And probably that doesn't go well.
Right.
But if your ego had a plan and then you realize, oh, that's not really the best idea given these conditions, then you're like, hey, I'm sorry, can I help? I'll make a casserole or whatever you're supposed to do. And you shift. Then that would seem a little bit more sensible.
So when you say ego, can that also not word, like not exactly, but can that sort of be like an expectation,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. If the energy or the action or sort of the self-driven verb, if you can describe that motive expression as my anything, or somebody else would say your anything, then it's ego.
Okay.
You know, if it's my idea, my plan, my intention, my
Okay.
joke,
What I
and
thought
your
was gonna happen.
yeah, and then expectation is sort of the you know, the shackles around that, you know, so the expectation follows that sort of statement
Your
itself.
plan.
Yeah, but if you're having this sort of motive energy that's not an I, and you wouldn't say your, then it's not ego. But if you pay attention, like most of the statements of self, if you're writing your autobiography during the day, they're I.
Yeah, you have
And
to like
then
reread
so you
it
can
and
see what's driven.
rid
Yeah.
of all those eyes.
Yeah.
I did that.
And it's easier, less charged again to see it in somebody else. If you can see them as your, then I can see that playing out, and then I can start to turn that mirror on myself. Right? And this is when, we started today, like checking in with a part of you after all of you as to how and who you are. Like this is hinting at what's behind the curtain. The curtain, the mural, the tapestry of the ego is, everybody just looks at the curtain. But so you have to get a little hint of like what's really behind there. That's kind of the idea of how we started things. Like, can we tap into a non-I mode of expression? I'm saying M-O-T-I-V-E in case you think I'm saying a different word. Motive expression. Anybody else? Talk about their week? Okay. So we'll do a little meditation together.